Imagine seeing this. A deer so small it could almost fit in your lap. The kind of animal that makes you instantly want to pick it up and cuddle it. South America is home to some of the cutest animals on Earth. Tiny frogs, playful otters, gentle-looking capybaras. But behind those adorable faces are poisonous skin, razor-sharp claws, crushing jaws, and defenses powerful enough to turn one innocent mistake into your worst nightmare. And by the end of this countdown, you'll discover the cutest animal on the continent, whose greatest danger isn't attacking you, it's what your kindness can accidentally do to it. I'm Matt Leichreif, and you're watching Key Species Spotlight. Number 10. The Christmas decoration from hell, the assassin caterpillar. Imagine brushing against what looks like a fuzzy little pine branch. You don't even notice it. Hours later, your nose starts bleeding, then your gums. Then bruises appear across your body for no reason. Meet Lonomia obliqua, the world's deadliest caterpillar. Those soft-looking hairs? They're actually microscopic venom-filled needles. Hundreds inject venom at the same time. Instead of attacking your nerves, the toxin attacks your blood. It destroys your body's ability to clot. Victims begin bleeding internally. Organs fail. Brain hemorrhages can follow. All because they leaned against the wrong tree. Sometimes, the cutest things in nature don't chase you. They simply wait. Number 9. The golden jewel, the golden poison dart frog. At barely 5 centimeters long, this little frog looks like it escaped from a Pixar movie. Bright yellow, tiny, almost glowing against the rainforest floor. Its warning color is beautiful, because touching it could be the worst decision of your life. Its skin produces batrachotoxin, one of the most powerful natural poisons ever discovered. The toxin locks your nerves permanently on. Your muscles stop responding. Breathing becomes impossible. The heart follows. Indigenous communities once used tiny amounts of this toxin on blowgun darts, which is exactly how the frog earned its infamous name. Sometimes, beauty isn't meant to be admired up close. Number 8. The toothless gladiator, the giant anteater. No teeth, long nose, fluffy tail. It eats ants. How dangerous could it possibly be? Very. When threatened, the giant anteater transforms. It rises onto its hind legs, throws its enormous forearms around the attacker, and hugs. It's the last hug you'd ever want. Hidden inside those paws are 4-inch claws built to rip open termite mounds harder than concrete. Those same claws can rip through flesh just as easily. There are documented cases of hunters bleeding to death after encounters with defensive anteaters. Never judge danger by the size of someone's smile, especially if they don't have one. Number 7. The mischief maker, the South American coati. Picture a raccoon mixed with a puppy with the curiosity of a toddler. That's a coati. They're social, playful, and absolutely fearless around tourists. Visitors often feed them. Big mistake. Now, coatis expect snacks from everyone. Refuse? They don't politely walk away. They rush in with lightning-fast paws, curved claws, and needle-like canine teeth. Backpacks, hands, ankles, nothing is off limits. One coati is annoying. A whole band of them is organized chaos. Number 6. The tiny kung fu master, the southern tamandua. Meet the adorable little cousin of the giant anteater. Big ears, curious eyes, looks like it's wearing a tiny black vest. It spends most of its life quietly climbing trees, until escape becomes impossible. Then, the tamandua plants its feet, raises both arms, and waits. It's a martial artist. The moment an attacker gets close, those hooked claws explode forward toward the face, neck, and eyes. Researchers describe the defensive display as surprisingly intimidating, because under that cuddly exterior is an animal perfectly designed for close combat. Number 5. The river wolf, the giant otter. Otters are supposed to be adorable, holding hands, playing, sliding into rivers. Not these ones. Giant otters grow nearly 2 meters long. They hunt together, communicate constantly, protect their families with absolute aggression. Imagine accidentally swimming near their den. Within seconds, multiple otters surround you. One distracts, another bites, another grabs from behind. The same teamwork they use to kill caimans can easily overwhelm anything invading their territory. They're playful with family, merciless with intruders. Number 4. The puppy pack, the bush dog. If puppies evolved into special forces, you'd get bush dogs. Short legs, round ears, happy faces, they barely look like predators. But they're among South America's most efficient pack hunters. Each member knows exactly where to move, exactly when to attack. Working together, they bring down prey several times larger than themselves. Capybaras, large birds, even deer. Individually, they're cute. Together, they become a perfectly coordinated hunting machine. Number 3, the forest phantom, the margay. This isn't a kitten, although it certainly wants you to think it is. The margay has enormous eyes, soft spotted fur, and one incredible superpower. Its ankles rotate nearly 180 degrees. It can run straight down trees head first, like a squirrel. Few cats on Earth can do that. Silent, invisible, always above you. When prey wanders underneath, the margay drops with astonishing speed. Razor-sharp claws lock on. A precise bite ends the hunt. The rainforest has many ghosts. This is one of the cutest. Number 2, the chill giant, the capybara. If every animal had a personality, the capybara would be everyone's therapist. Nothing seems to bother them. Birds perch on them. Monkeys climb over them. Even young caimans sometimes share the same riverbanks. They're basically nature's beanbags. Until someone gets too close to the babies. A mother capybara can weigh nearly 70 kilograms, and unlike beavers, their front teeth never stop growing. Those giant orange incisors are self-sharpening chisels capable of slicing through thick vegetation. Unfortunately, human muscle isn't much tougher. If cornered, a capybara launches forward with surprising speed, clamping down with enough force to tear deep wounds that often require surgery. And because their mouths are full of bacteria from swamp environments, the bite itself is only the beginning. The world's calmest-looking rodent suddenly becomes a living pair of bolt cutters. Number 1, the animal that's too cute for its own good, the poodoo. This is the smallest deer on Earth. Standing barely 30 centimeters tall, the poodoo looks permanently frozen in baby mode. Huge eyes, tiny nose, little legs. It doesn't look real, and that's exactly the problem. People want to touch it, pick it up, take selfies, but extreme stress can overwhelm a poodoo's delicate body. The rush of adrenaline can trigger fatal shock. In its panic, it may bolt blindly through thick vegetation or lash out with its tiny spike-like antlers before collapsing from exhaustion. The greatest threat to this beautiful little deer isn't a predator. It's human affection. Sometimes, the deadliest thing about an animal is how desperately it makes us forget that it's wild. South America proves one thing better than anywhere else on Earth. The cutest face in the forest often hides the most dangerous surprise. Which animal shocked you the most? Was it the poisonous caterpillar, the river wolves, or the tiny deer that can literally die from too much love? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this countdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next adventure.